Aiden, here's look at some of your second run Bromley slalom. Not quite as good as your first run, but still obviously an overall great day. Second place overall, won the first run. Congrats. Let's check it out. All right. Came in here looking in a good position. Skis rolled up, just went a little too straight here. And there wasn't a ton of offset from red to blue, but there was offset from blue to red, and we had to really set up. And so you kind of went too straight and got a little late and low here, and a late pole plant. We want to be pole planting like right now. But one thing with your hand back there, it was pretty hard. You had to bring it forward to pole plant, so it was late. So we never moved forward. We never got the hips up over the boots towards the top of the turn. We're just going to go into this thing on our heels and on the inside ski. But that was, problem there was the transition. We got to have an earlier pole plant right at the end of the turn. Nice chicken wing. Should have been before here. Here's your pole plant, but it should have been right now on the ground. So you get to the new ski. You're kind of hanging on the old ski. Didn't much time. Chucked them here and never moved forward. So just really on your heels throughout that whole turn. Really kind of on your heels most of the way down here. Kind of like we call chasing your boots down the hill. So they were in front of you. We got to be in front of them. Again, let's face it. The easy thing for a coach to say, "Oh, your arm moving forward." I mean, we do say that, but I mean, we really ski from the waist down, so that's more what we're interested in, and where's your center of mass. And you can have your arms, kind of behind you, still have the front of the boot, center of mass forward. But the one thing about the arms is if we can't get a nice, early pole plant in the transition, then then we have a problem, which is what you do. So pole plant's late. Don't get the new ski, don't have time, so you can see again, just sort of chucking them in the air, to get around that gate. So let's get an earlier pole plant, which is going to mean get your hands forward. We got to be not chasing our boots down the hill, pull both feet back, got to be in the front of the boot. And sometimes we're just also, like we said, that first gate, just kind of going, too straight at it. Came in here. I mean, you've already, you can see, you haven't even gotten to Riesel, I don't think, and you already rolled them up. I mean, if you carved from there, where would you be? Well, inside. So not much to do except just sort of not really pressure them. It's going to sneak by the tips, and now we're going to turn down here. So the turn is mostly below the gate. So think about this transition without popping up. Get your hips to the tips. Let's move those hips forward. Look at you. You're way back in that turn, because they will get pushed back at the end of the turn, but we got to get them forward for the next. That's a better job there. right? So, bit on your heels. Let's pull those feet back. Let's not chase those boots down the hill. An earlier and more forward pole plant. Let's be patient. Get out to rise line. Tip up the skis. Pressure the outside ski. Right? And move forward in that transition. Hips to the tips in the transition without popping up.